going on, guys? We are south of the Red River today, down here in Georgetown, Texas, at a little place called Texas Speed and Performance. Y'all may have heard of them.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, you heard of them? Mm-hmm. You bought anything from them before?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, get it right. They've
Oh yeah, that's right. Have they ever sent you anything?
Yes.
Yeah. So today's kind of a big day for me.
It is. Yeah, this is you. This is all you.
Yeah, this is me. So I'm finally getting my Texas Speed 427. It's down here. It's ready. It is supposedly already on an engine stand waiting for us to pick it up and load it in the truck. Perfect. So we didn't bring a single cab.
We
did not bring a single cab this time. It was a little sketch last time. We had to stop and put shocks on. That didn't really work. We brought the dually, which is a much better idea.
It is. It was, and this one would probably be okay considering it is not iron block.
Right.
It's not a complete engine.
It's just a short block.
You got a short block from them.
Yep.
Like for the price that this thing costs, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Right.
For you to get a short block from them, you're going to put your heads on it.
Yeah, so I've got a set of their nice PRC bad boy LS3 heads already that are just sitting on the shelf. So they're going to go on this motor. And,
and hopefully, if anything happens the way that it happened before, like, because that's what you told me. You said the boost controller just makes 38 pounds of boost, and then it windows the block. It knocks a couple of times and then lets itself out. And I kept telling you the problem isn't the boost controller making too much boost, it's the motor can't handle that much boost.
Exactly.
It should be making that much boost anyways.
Exactly. I mean,
so
this thing motors really just start to party at around 30 pounds. Yeah. 38 shouldn't be a problem.
It shouldn't be.
So hopefully this solves that problem. It's a motor, it's a lot like the one that was in a man van. It's an aluminum block that has been sleeved, except this one's actually got a good crank in it. It's got good rods.
So it's probably a 5.3 aluminum block.
I believe so,
with darting sleeves in it.
Yep.
You know, just like the man van was. And we all know the punishment that we put the man van through, and the motor is still.
Yep. The new owner is enjoying it still.
He's got to be. He messages me, you know, and asked what kind of fluid to put in it, and you know.
Oh, so he's actually changing fluids and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
No. And that's what he said. He goes, "Man, what kind of transmission fluid should I put in this?" And I said, "Ooh, I don't know.
Does it have
what was in it? Yeah. Why? What happened to the stuff that was in it?"
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So we got a couple stops to make while we're down here today. We had to wake up so early, like.
Yeah,
starting
I got
to wonder.
Up at 5:30 this morning.
Wow.
And it's crazy. As I get older, and I know a lot of times on the videos I talk about getting old and not being able to see, and man, I have a hard time hearing sometimes. It's not that bad. I make it out to worse than what it is, but
yeah,
it's just me going through my midlife crisis of I'm depressed because I can't see. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
I can't see, I can't hear, and that may be another thing contributing to me getting older. I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and the first time my alarm went off, I went, well, it's time to get up, and I got up.
Wow. No, like you were at,
it doesn't normally happen like that.
Like, I honestly was fully expecting you to not be at my house at 7. That's why I was still outside.
6.
Yeah.
Yes, at 6.
So that's why I was still outside opening the gate when you were pulling up. Because, like, I honestly figured you were another 30 minutes out.
It's I guess that's it's aside from losing your sight and your hearing and your body falling apart and stuff, your body just tells you it's time to get up whenever you get old. I guess I'm at that point.
Yeah,
where
maybe that's what's been going on with Jeff Lutz for the last 20 years.
It's got to be. It's got to be. Yep. I could have called him this morning whenever I woke up.
And he would have answered.
He was already at the shop, already working. He would have answered, and he'd have been like, "What, are you just going to bed?"
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Anyways, we have never been to, and I don't know how far it goes down.
Oh, dude, they say it's huge.
It looks huge. This is the new Texas Speed. Guys, last time we were here at Texas Speed, picking up the motor for the Fire Dome.
Yep.
They shipped us the motor for the 55.
Yes, correct.
Yes. So when we were here last picking up the motor, man, what was that? 2 years? Year and a half, 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's almost 2 years.
They were just about to move to this new facility, and they were all excited about it, and so we haven't been here yet.
Yep.
So I'm sure that it's got a huge showroom.
I bet.
So
We'll go in here and
we're gonna check it out.
Check it all out.
And then we're gonna load your shit up. You know, probably stop by Summit just because you can't really pass Summit and not stop.
It's like an in and out. If you're in the vicinity, you got to stop.
Oh, we're going in and out.
Which we're also stopping at.
I can't wait to stop and eat an in and out here in just a little bit.
It's going to be prime time.
It is. So let's make it happen.
Okay, so they let us in. My personal card actually went through to pay for this deal. So now they're going to give us a little tour, and then they'll walk me back to where my motor's at. So
shit, to get that Ford where it's at right now to my other stuff, you have to do this shit right. You know, like it's just crazy. It's turnkey. Huh? We're talking Fords and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't want to hear none of that. Y'all don't want to hear none of that. So I'm not first off, I'm not a Ford guy. Don't say that.
So, like I said, they let us in. My card actually went through, so now they're going to show us around.
But you brought me just in case.
Yeah, I brought the money guy. So we got JD and Mike here. They're going to give us a little tour of the new facility because we haven't seen it.
No, the last time we were there, if you looked at our video, it was, you know, they just outgrew the place.
Yeah.
Kind of the same reason that we moved, you know, out to the new shop.
Yeah.
They outgrew it and they've stuffed everything in here too.
Man, this place is massive.
Every time you grow, you grow.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're already out of room at our shop.
Yeah.
So
It's a good problem to have.
it is.
So we went from 35,000 square feet. This is 75,000, just a little over. We're
Man.
full. The benefit is we've got on the other side of this wall, we've got 100,000 more square feet that we've leased. So as we need more space, we don't have to move like you did. We can just grow.
Room to grow.
We move that wall over or cut a hole in it, and we got more space.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty impressive.
Let's walk through real quick. So
We make all the titanium retainers right here on these machines. These are lathes. They got machines on the side of them, the bar feeders, that we just load it up with bars and it sits there and just pumps out retainers. That machine cuts both sides of the retainers. So they're sitting there popping these dudes out.
Oh yeah, we used some of those last night.
Yep.
Put them in that bucket and the guys make sure that you check them and make sure everything's cool right here. Yeah, then one side it cuts it off the bar and then that side over there grabs it and it cuts the other side of it and then it dumps it out when it's done. Automatic, unmanned. There's no guys standing in front of the machines.
Man.
It's all automated.
Those are the same retainers that we just put in Aiden's truck.
Yep.
We just explained to them how everything worked and what it was and all that.
Is this the bar stock that they're made out of, or?
Yeah, those are like drops. So after the bar gets done, the machine pushes out that little piece.
Yeah.
We set a minimum of how long that it can hold on to. That way it doesn't get messed up.
Yeah. What?
It's light.
Yeah.
The heads are cast here in the U.S. in Pennsylvania is where our foundry is, and that's how they come. So that won't bolt on the motor. We got to machine it.
Yeah, no, it's just a blank.
It still has all the holders and everything.
Yeah. That's
So-
the fueling gates.
Which head will this turn into then? Is that like a?
It's a 6-bolt.
Yeah.
This is an LS3, I believe. Wow.
So that's probably about what I'm fixing to put on this motor that we're picking up today.
That's as bare as it gets.
Yeah.
An LS3 ASCAS. So that port is the port you run on the motor, but we machine everything else around it.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's still got to have a lot of machining to it.
Right there, I have something that branches. These aren't deburred or anything, but it takes that and turns it into this.
Wow. Man. From that to this.
Yep.
How long? How long does that take to turn in from that to this?
It's just under 3 hours.
Just under 3 hours for a set or for one?
For each head.
For each head.
Yeah, because there's two grabs, and one grab that does all, everything around this way, and then there's another grab where we machine this in and we put the accessory holes in the logo and stuff. And then from here they'll go, if they're gonna get ported, they'll go to the 5-axis to get ported, or they get seats put in them, and then they'll get ported. And then from there they'll go to a new one and get valve jobs. Careful, they're sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, see no seats or anything in them.
And our guides, they're not
valve stems in it though.
the inside of this diameter, it's not precise. initially when we put it in, we actually machine the ID of all the guides while it's in the machine. So the machine cycles it out. We put these bronze guides in, and then it takes it back in the machine and final bores that board. We hold a really tight tolerance to that.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of guys will put something in there and then they just run like a little hone in there and hone it by hand. We do it all on the machine. We do so many of them. You gotta have it automated.
Yep.
I love this stuff, man. Watching how it goes from that to this. I watch that stuff all day.
Go guys.
This one is our newest one, which we've had it a little over a year. It's got a pallet system on it with a robot. So it holds a whole bunch of other fixtures on it, like for the Titan intakes. All the cylinder heads can be ran on here. That thing that says Tucson on it, the great thing there, it's a robot, so it'll go and snag whichever work piece we want and it'll put it in the back of the machine. And I can program like what I want to run at any given time off that computer.
You can load this up to run like what, 72 hours straight?
Yeah, about 72 hours right now. It'll run on man. It'll just keep getting new work. And if something breaks, you know, sometimes you have failure with a tool or something, the machine knows and it'll put it up and it'll go get the next piece of work as long as the tool that broke didn't affect the next work. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty smart.
Yeah.
As we get into Emmy Titans and Coyote Titans, Godzilla Titans, we'll be able to build more fixtures on this. This machine is not at full capacity right now. So as we grow the product line, we'll be able to grow into that. So we have more room without needing more equipment right now. And as the demand is, like we said, we can run it 72 hours straight and just reload it and away you go.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We got an install bay. We're doing all our R&D and stuff in here. Testing part fitment and stuff like that. Actually running stuff in the race cars.
Yeah.
And then we have the engine dyno. You know, all our camshaft development, cylinder head port development, it's all verified and proven with dyno testing.
Awesome. Has an LT motor there, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're been doing some LT camshaft design.
All the guys do it to me, and I gotta make sure
These are all the motors being out back from PRI.
Yeah.
So this whole blue crane area, this is the whole block department. It comes here, it gets prepped to go into one of these machines to either get machined, like the sleeves machined out, or just get final board. These blocks are waiting to get re-sleeved. They've already been machined, they're just waiting to go in the oven and get sleeves put in them.
So they use the cranes to pick these up? You don't make them lift them up by hands and everything?
Right, yeah,
that's cool.
There's 3 cranes and all these guys. You know, over here we got the cylinder hone and a line hone. These guys use a hoist to load all the blocks. Nobody gets muscle in their back.
No hernias or anything?
This is y'all's coyote right here.
Oh, this is ours?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
This is one just like you guys.
Oh, okay.
On the bench. I just didn't know. But this is one that's got sleeves in it. Just got to be cut down and decked and final board. So we're gonna open that up to 5.0 or 3.7 for a 5.2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing with ours too, right? Yep. Huh. There's a coyote.
Yeah, that one's re-sleeved right there. That's not dog, but it's one just off the computer. It just hasn't been final machined. It's been machined.
I know. I know.
It's crazy how good these things run.
This one's ready to go back in and it'll get cut to deck height. Something that is nice about the Ford is when we go to deck them, we're only taking like 2 thou off of them. Like they're so straight, it's amazing. Like I haven't seen a block that's so straight.
Really?
Yeah, I mean usually on other blocks we have to take 5 to 8 thou to get them to clean up and square up.
Yeah, they're pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
Like I've never really been a Ford guy, but I'm also not a hater. And what works.
Yeah.
You know, like them things run good.
Yeah, they do.
And somehow this little guy works.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's got all the RPMs.
Because he's got the RPMs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That scope down there, that's where we keep all our UGLs, which those are cam cores.
Okay.
So we start out with a cam core, and then we have 3 Landis CNC grinders more spec we need to run those particular cams, and they get, you know, staged to route, you know, each of the landers to grind the finished cam. When they come off of here, they go onto the CNC polisher. This is all kind of like a flow to go down that way. So after they come off the grinder, they go here. We have a CNC polisher that polishes all the lobes and the journals on the cam. And then they're all staged here with work orders, and they go down to the end where they get laser etched with, you know, the part number and everything in the final QC. It's not running right now. That thing's got like a 3-minute cycle time, so there's not a guy in front of it.
Yeah.
Any of these really, you won't see it running.
Where's the torque converter repair department? Have y'all started on that
We
yet?
haven't started on it yet, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's room next door, like JD was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
We may expand and put a
Yeah.
division up. Yeah. We got a whole 100,000 square feet we can develop.
Oh, right on.
This is like a QC. Here's a balance area. All of our rotating assemblies, they're all balanced in-house. We got balancers, tape machines, polishers, like everything for each one of these stations. Everybody has their own stuff, their equipment. So once it gets done here, then it's ready to go into the engine room or ship out to the customer.
This guy right here is blind like me. Look at, he got that nice light right
Oh,
there.
yeah, none of the
He's
others
the only
do,
one that has it.
yeah.
Must be younger guys on the back side.
This guy that's been here a while.
Yeah. Actually, those guys might be the older guys. They may have the light on their head.
Oh yeah, they're working smarter, not harder.
The glasses with the light.
Yeah.
That light everywhere you go.
Yeah. My son and them, they'll be underneath the car, and I'm like, don't you need some light under there so you can see? Nah, I got it.
Yeah.
Don't understand.
Well, they got the phone out.
Yeah, don't understand.
This is the engine bay right here.
Shoo.
So all these stands are
They're
Ready to assemble.
Brawler series ready to assemble. I mean,
Oh, these are the ones that are ready to go.
Yeah, we just keep them in flow. You know, there's plenty out there on the racking and inventory, but as people buy those up, we just keep them production.
That's awesome.
We've got the full turnkey that's still custom, but there's not a customer associated with any of these. It's all trying to stay ahead of the flow.
Yeah,
So that you guys called up, it's on the shelf, let's go, and you're not waiting for it.
So that's the Brawler series, right? Like,
That's right.
You know, you can literally get on Texas Speed's website, look at their assembled engines tab, and you can go to their Brawler series. You got 4 different ones right now.
We got 4 different platforms, 2 options each, one for NA, one for Boost.
Yep.
And the premise is that they're all ready to go in stock on the shelf. You can take that, turn it into a long block in just a matter of a couple days. Week depending on the part status for it.
Yeah.
But we're also coming out with long block brawlers, so you'll have a long block on the shelf. So the cam option is going to be picked, same deal, a couple different compression ratios based on need. We'll have some dyno numbers behind it with standard intake, so on and so forth.
Man.
But it's just so it's faster, it's available. We're not waiting on it.
Which is exactly what you did with yours.
Yes, exactly.
So.
Yes. Yep. Because, you know, if you call up, you guys custom build engines too, but if they call you to do that, it's you know, you've got to order the parts in if you don't have them, or if you do have the parts in, they got to be put in line to be balanced and all that stuff, where this stuff.
And you told them what you needed.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, what you got is real close, like you said, to what the Man Van had.
Yep.
Look how long that lasted.
Yep.
And it's still amazing.
Beat on it relentlessly.
Just don't say it too much. The guy that we saw that you might be watching.
No, he already got his money and you got your car. So.
Yeah. But still, the motor's still running strong.
Yeah.
And every time we talk to him, I don't know how many times we heard it. Hey, man, this winter, get that thing pulled out, and we're gonna go through it. Hey, I said, look, man, whenever this thing gets sent back to you guys to get freshened up, we're gonna need a mop and a bucket because it's gonna come apart. Hey, and it never did.
Yep. No, winter never came.
Yeah.
It's a really good option for people that are in a hurry like us all the time.
And look, we like to use what works.
Yeah.
And if we know anything works, we know that short block in the Man Van works.
It damn sure did.
We were never good to it.
No.
All we did was beat it up and, you know, then put it up and then didn't mess with it until we was ready to beat it up again.
Yep. God, just look at all the shelves. What are those, 20 foot tall?
Pretty close to that. 24, I think.
God. Insane.
So all of our in-stock camshafts, the benefit of having everything in-house under a roof is that we put about 600 a week on the shelf or custom between the two, and it's a short walk over here and away you go. So same thing with customs. We have the ability to have a quick turn time on a custom cam.
Yeah. Just cams, crankshafts.
Just huge.
Dude, massive.
Also, it is not cold in Texas.
Man,
So
it was cold when we left Oklahoma, and it was not cold when we got to Texas.
Yep.
AC on, everything.
So I mean, these are all the in-stocks. You saw them beforehand. When they're finished up, they come out here, and it's what lets us have that quick turn time.
So, literally, I called you yesterday and said, hey, I'm ready. And you said, okay, there's like, what compression ratio do you want? It's on the shelf. And I said, okay, this is the one I want. And he said, okay, come on down.
Here we are.
So here we are, literally a day later, picking up my motor.
So I mean, again, this is the first time that we've really made the push to have everything on the shelf and not have the lead time.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more volume than we anticipated initially. So.
yeah.
So it's been good. Like people have, like they just calling up and order them. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been successful. There's not many, if anyone, that can offer this level of quality and power level on the shelf.
Yeah.
I mean, you can custom build anything, but the turn time is really what we're going for.
Right.
Especially in peak, you race, you blow something up, things
Especially
happen.
nowadays. Like you can't get the parts hardly.
Yeah.
So if you could call and get one, off the shelf.
Oh, it's cool. You call some people, and before I call anyone, I look, is it in stock? Okay, I'm gonna call them. Can I get it? Okay, hey, give us a couple days. Well, it's not really in stock. This is literally, I mean,
it's right there.
it's in stock. So,
Cool. Lizzie Dell is our freight out manager.
what's up, man?
So he's going to grab a forklift and pull your engine down and get
Sweet.
it loaded and away you go.
Sweet. Oh yeah, Maxima. That's our people right there. Just crazy. So I guessed it was that one. I was wrong.
I didn't have a chance to guess.
This one. That's the one you was gonna guess though, right?
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I thought that was it.
It looked like it.
Yeah, it looked like it had its head raised up.
Yep.
Ready to go get hurt.
Yeah, pick me. This little thing don't even know what it's in for. Thinks he's going for a good life.
It does not look aluminum.
Huh?
Just to let you know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's aluminum, right?
And the
Right, even some Maxima break-in. Gonna
All
go.
steel blocks, aren't they?
not all of them. There's a mixture.
His was aluminum.
I have
Yeah,
no
yes, it
idea.
is. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
427 recently.
Okay. Yeah, that's aluminum LS3, brand new LS3 block.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize it was brand new.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
not
realize it was an
used.
LS3 block.
Yeah.
I figured it was the same thing like what y'all did to mine. It was a 5.3 block that y'all guys have re-sleeved. But mine was also a stock bore.
The aluminum 5.3s are actually getting hard to find, right?
That's right.
So,
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, we probably had the most out of anybody in the world.
Yeah.
And we're getting low and all that.
Little fuel tech box.
This is an LS3.
Complete all motor. It's a 550.
nice. So that, I mean, can anyone just come here and pick it up? Like, you guys are open to the public, right? Like, they can just walk up to the showroom, say, hey.
Yep. We probably get, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 walk-ins a week. Yeah, I mean, if you want to save on shipping, you got time, come grab it.
Yeah.
You can place the order here, you can place it online, you can place it over the phone, and swing by. We'll get loaded up.
That's
You
awesome.
don't have to talk to nobody. You can order it online if you know what you want.
Yeah.
That is one of the benefits, is that the fact that we only have certain configurations that we believe cover the majority of the needs.
Right.
You can buy it online.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, 10, 11 o'clock at night, oh shit, I forgot. you can place an order and pick it up.
So there's as of now there's 4 tiers, right? Like you've got kind of your entry level, and then there's what
we got a 5.3 called a Ruthless Runt, which is more of a budget build. We've got a 408, we got a 416, and then the 427, which is what you picked up.
Yeah. So this one's actually called the Executioner, and then there's like your newest one you're coming out with. I've seen not available yet. The Iron Giant.
Yeah, that's a Iron L8T.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, that should probably come out next few months, I'd say. So.
Yeah, it's a cool deal, man. Just to be able to have this stuff on the shelf where people can come and get it and, you know, get back racing or driving or whatever.
We're
ASAP.
trying to make it easy. I mean, we're trying to give the best quality service with the time.
Right.
And again, there's going to be people that need the custom.
Oh, for sure.
Not everyone does, or if it's close enough, like to your point,
Yeah.
you know, we stand behind the engine. We know it's going to take power.
Yeah. Well, it's good for people like us because we don't have time, you know. Like, we've got the rest of this month and maybe half of next month, and then we're pretty much going to be busy the rest of the year. So this is perfect for stuff like that.
Perfect.
There it is. Yeah. Hey, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Be videos and pictures of it going in soon, like real soon.
When you guys
So, I guess that's it here, right? We start heading back north.
I think so.
All right.
Got up
Go
too early.
Yeah, go get
Stop
some in
somewhere
and
and
out.
take a nap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gonna eat some In and Out while I'm down here. Maybe twice.
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely getting a double
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
sauce.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, guys.
Appreciate it, guys.
We'll see you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Thank you again.
Your supercharger paint match, but obviously came sooner than expected.
Okay.
But I'll show you my Camaro in a second so you can kind of see.
Oh yeah.
But this is what we got. Gen 2 2650 with boost district blower with Magnuson on it. And then we're gonna do a 3.0 upper pulley and then probably like a 9.5 lower.
Oh yeah.
1,000 horsepower.
Yeah,
So that's
that's what I'm
at least
talking
you have
about.
a lot more room to grow with.
for sure. So if you guys missed it, we stopped here at Boost District today. You know, after I got my Texas Speed 427, changing things up on ShopTruck all the way. So
Big journey.
Yeah.
turbo's coming off, blower's going on. So pretty excited about that deal. Like you said, 2650. I don't know. I'm excited, man. Like I've wanted a blower for a while. You know, I got the LSA set up. I was afraid that it wasn't going to make the power that I wanted without really wringing its neck. So
Probably wouldn't have.
yeah. So this thing will though.
Yeah.
It's good for a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
you got these things. Like the one I know most is Felicia,
Yep.
her CTSV, and that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her
no, it
car
rips.
is
That-
pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Runs 9-second in Oklahoma summer heat.
Yeah.
Flat, 9-second flat, 890s.
Yeah.
And then my car makes 1200 wheel. I haven't gone down the track with it, but
Yeah.
it's pretty strong too.
Wow.
With same blower.
Yeah, same blower.
Yeah.
Out of the box, no porting, nothing.
Yeah,
but you
that's-
can port it, kinda, but
Yeah.
it's very little gains.
It's
It's already pretty beefy inside.
Right.
To start with.
hell yeah. No, it'll be cool. Super excited to get it on. Like I'm probably going to start pretty soon. Like with this little bit of free time that we got, get that on there, get it tuned, and
Yeah, especially whenever I leave town next week, you're not gonna have nothing to do.
I know I won't be wandering around looking for stuff to do. I got plenty. So, man, yeah, I'm excited.
Yep.
I'm excited. Guess we'll get this deal loaded up and
Yeah,
Not
and
even that big.
no,
Like the hat and everything's little. I like how it swoops down.
yeah,
You wanna take
just
it out of
in
the
case.
box?
yeah. Let's check it out. You've also got some. You've got some pretty cool cars. You told us one of them makes 1200, right?
Yeah.
Is that the Camaro or is that
That's my
the?
SS sedan. We'll
Oh,
take
okay.
a look at it before you guys leave.
Okay.
But my Camaro makes 800. That's gutted car, race
Yeah.
car for now, with a T56. And
Oh, yeah.
but I want to kind of build it a little nicer, so it's a pretty fun pro touring car that I can take on date night. Thank you, Sean.
You're gonna make him unbox this whole damn thing.
Yeah.
we got.
There it is. Man, look at the inlet on this deal. Fist will fit in there.
What's that?
The inlet?
Or the fuel rails.
You can fist crazy the inlet.
Yeah, like your fist will literally fit in there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big guy, isn't it?
Yeah. Phew. Yeah, that deal right there is cool. So what throttle body, is there an adapter plate to go to like a normal throttle body, or is that the what
No,
I know we kind of
so
discussed that. I can't
you have-
remember though.
Let me bring it to you.
So it's like a 120
So
something.
you got the regular throttle bodies, right? 95 millimeter inlet, and then you got a 120.
Okay,
That's what a Nick Williams or K-Tech throttle body would bolt up to.
I gotcha.
And then you can put a plate on top of it, which I also have for a 103. So for you, we'll do this. So you can see there's pretty much no step down, but it's just the
Okay.
inlet, the throttle body itself bolt up to that.
Okay. Man.
That's what
That's
I have
a-
in my car. It's pretty fun. Basically a 5-inch inlet too. So
So do you run like a 5-inch intake on it, or you
Yeah.
step up even more from that, or?
I use a 5-inch on mine because I don't have the room. But if you could go bigger, it doesn't hurt. Just depends on your MAF if you're going to be running a MAF.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Nah.
Yeah. Don't need that.
No, man. The Fuel Tech pretty much it does its thing
Yeah.
pretty good. You know, your car's got Fuel
Yeah,
Tech
my
on it,
Camaro
right?
has a Fuel Tech.
No, right on.
Yep. Yeah, let's load this deal up.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, and get it home and play with it when no one's looking.
Yeah, touch it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, you got that bad boy loaded up. It's all there.
It
It's
is.
all there.
I watched y'all. It looked heavy.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm still out of breath from it. So it looks like you got a few cool cars here. Like, I mean, is that an actual Holden, or is it just
It's
rebadged,
a
or?
GTO, with a Holden conversion on it.
Okay.
It has our 2300 Low Pro supercharger.
Oh, wow.
Supercharge all the things. Oh yeah.
So that's pretty fun. We do the conversion for it for the GTOs,
Yeah.
and it fits under the stock hood, so that's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
Stock hood for the win.
Yeah.
Kinda, not for everything.
Yeah.
It's nice to see crazy stuff too, like you guys do.
Yeah.
Like this.
For sure.
I love square bodies. I'm
Me too.
a big fan
Everybody
of it,
loves square bodies.
Yeah, if you don't, you got problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought this thing a couple months ago. We're gonna do an 800 horsepower setup on it. 6.2 with a 6-speed auto.
Nice.
So with our supercharger, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
And then here's my 69. The one I was telling you guys about for the interior.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's right.
So this one has
Man.
LS3 with a T56 and just race car with a Fuel Tech.
I like the color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Lamborghini balloon white. And then it's paint match lid.
Yeah, I like it.
Put flashing out windows and shit in it.
Yep. Yep. Tuck bumpers built for, what do you call that? Formed spoiler. Same thing with the splitter up front.
Yeah.
And the engine is also pushed about a foot back to kind of get a better weight distribution.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to
Got that short drive shaft.
And
I like
then my SS is right here. Let me, should I open the garage door?
Whatever.
Let me open this better light.
Oh, yeah. That thing's cool.
That's another 2650?
2650, same intake or same inlet as yours, the 120 millimeter.
Uh-huh.
And then this one is the one that makes 1200 wheel.
Wow.
427, still stock trans. It gets down pretty good.
It's got the stock trans in it?
Stock trans still.
Wow.
What's it run? Like, what have you ran with it?
I
Or have you?
not.
Said that he has it.
I have
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah, I just moved here from California.
Oh, I gotcha.
so,
I gotcha.
I plan on building a transmission before I actually make a lot of passes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume.
I mean, at 1200,
It's been making 1,000 horsepower for the last 3 years with no problem with the trans, but 1,200 is kind of quite a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And if you haven't been at the track and it hooked,
yeah, exactly. That's putting a
then,
load on it.
then
is a
it'll
different
live a little
story.
bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then it'll live a little bit.
That's clean under there.
Yeah. Looks good. I like it. What about your wife Chevelle? What are you doing with it?
Same thing as the square body. That has, I'm gonna put a LS3 on it. It has a 4L80, and then we're putting a supercharger. We might repaint it to like some sort of a white, like a C8 Corvette ceramic white.
Yeah.
And then just lower it, shave the, what do you call those? Door rail or drip rails?
Oh, the drip rail.
Yeah. But that's gonna be pretty nice too.
Yeah.
It's gonna go to the body shop hopefully next week to get done up, and then we'll do our work to it.
Yeah.
But it's really pretty nice for what it is to start with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 70 Chevelle.
Yeah.
Yep,
Nice. I like it.
for sure.
She loves it already, but I think after we do our work to it, she'll love it even more.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, that's gonna be cool.
Yep. We're fans of Chevelles.
I know.
Mm.
And then this, my C8. This, the world's first supercharged C8 Corvette back in 2020.
Really?
We prototyped a supercharger for it and got it done with Fuel Tech too back in the day. It was a really nice collaboration project that we did, and then we brought it to SEMA last year.
Yeah.
No, 2 years ago. SEMA 2 years ago. And after prototyping and all that, we decided to partner up with Magnuson and Lingenfelter to build they're building the 2650 also. We did a full collaboration to build the 2650 kit for production on these cars. And then I'll show you too.
I forget the motors back here on these.
Yeah.
It's an, yeah.
So you're actually one of how many in the is it the world that is licensed by Lingenfelter to
4 people, 4 companies. Yeah, 4 companies in the world, plus Magnuson, so 5 total.
Yeah.
That's installing these now.
Yep. I like it. It's clean.
Yeah, and that's what we're building our shop for in the back, so we can mostly do C8s and trucks like these
Right.
for supercharger installs and builds. So I'll start it up too, so you can hear it.
Motors are cool.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Make all the cool noises. Well,
They all look same, but they all have a lot of different varieties and shapes
sure.
and sizes.
right.
Yep.
So I guess head north, huh? One more stop
one
and
more
then
stop.
one more stop.
Before we fight with all of
DFW traffic. You got to drive in that every day?
No, I thank God. I work here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I know you do not.
He just walks out.
Yep.
100 feet.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
hey, that's the best thing.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do.
We're definitely lucky and grateful that we have set up like this.
For
Thank
sure.
God. I've done all that. I've done worse. I used to live in LA.
Yeah.
So I used to
Oh.
drive that traffic every single day.
No. No, that's really the only thing that is close to DFW traffic. DFW traffic's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even like coming down here.
Just mainly, it's worse. DFW's worse because of the construction.
Yeah.
Like,
There's construction everywhere.
yeah.
Which
it just
there
doesn't
is
stop.
everywhere, but
It's a
you
lot
know,
worse.
It is.
I had to drive to Grapevine like once or twice every other week, and I dread it. I hate it.
Yeah.
I really hate it.
Yeah. Well,
Well, man, we appreciate
Nice
it.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
thank you
Nice
very
to- I'm
much.
sure we'll be
Thank you
seeing
very
you.
much.
Please.
I'm sure we'll
that'd
be
be
seeing you,
awesome.
man.
Love that.
Yep. Let us know whenever you come up to the city.
Yeah, I would love to.
All right, so I've made it home. Got Sean dropped off. So he could get the toter home. Finally, get it in a new shop. Make sure it all fits good and everything. It'd be a shame if that thing wouldn't fit in that brand new shop. But anyways, I think we're good there. So thank you guys for watching me have a day here, man. It's pretty cool. I'm super excited about both of these things. The Texas Speed 427 I've wanted for quite a while, and the fact that they now keep these things on the shelf, it's pretty sweet. So take a look in there. Aluminum block, sleeves, good pistons, good rods, good crank, and then there's this bad boy from Boost District. You two get acquainted. You're gonna spend lots of time together. Hopefully make me lots of horsepowers and give me lots of smiles. So for those of you that may not have put two and two together just quite yet, I'm taking a turbo setup off of ShopTruck. Still love turbos. It's just not what I want on this truck. I want to jump in this truck, turn the AC on if it's hot, drive it, and when I mash the pedal, I want all of the power. And that's just not how the turbo deal works. So it's getting a blower. I'm not selling my turbo setup. I'd still like to use it on something eventually. Maybe something that I consider more of a race car instead of a 4,500 pound truck. But who knows? For now, it can just go up on the shelf and sit there until I'm ready to use it at a later date. So, man, the light's bright. So that's that. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Like the video or dislike it if you need to. Comment. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of. Stick around. We're still on break here. So we're still going to be pumping out all the content. Hopefully before we get done with this this break, before we head to Australia, I get a chance to put this all together in ShopTruck. I'd really like to have it running before we leave. That way when I come home, I can have some fun with it in the next little break that we get. So that's kind of my plan. Next video that I put out for myself, what I'm trying to do is, as videos are either saving after I get done editing them and then uploading to YouTube, I'm going to come out here, work on my stuff, make a video. I know not all of you care to see just me, and I get it. No big deal. But then there's a lot of people that like to see what, the other part of 187 Customs does. So I do a lot of work here at my house now that I have my own little shop. Still will do a lot of work at the real 187 Customs, obviously. But that's how I'm going to work on my stuff. Instead of going to bed and waiting on stuff to save and waking up in the morning to upload it to YouTube, I'll come out here and work for a couple hours, and whatever I get done, and it's just more content that we get to pump out for you guys to watch. So next video, I'm definitely going to be putting the motor together. I've got pretty much everything to put this together. Before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to saran wrap it back up. I just wanted to open it up and actually touch it. I hadn't got to touch it really since they loaded it up. So after I turn this camera off, I'm going to probably touch it inappropriately, so none of y'all need to see that, but it's going to happen, I promise you. I've got the head gasket sitting there. The heads are actually over there on the shelf. Don't worry about this guy here. You two, don't worry. Don't listen to this guy over here. He had a good time. He went out doing what he loves, and I was putting a smile on my face. He had a good life. It was fine. Don't worry about him. But put the motor together, get it all sealed up, and then I'll get the loaner motor ripped out of ShopTruck and drop the 427 in, and then I will start I guess putting a blower on. I'll have to redo my water line. Some of the fuel system will have to change as far as the feed line, return line, etc. figure out how to mount the fuel pressure regulator. Going to get a full-size radiator again. I've got the Holley front drive set up for this deal is what I'm going to use. So power steering goes back on the truck, air conditioning goes back on the truck. That Holley drive comes with it comes with all that stuff. So pretty excited about that. Definitely to have AC again. I love driving this truck, and I don't mind driving it when it's hot. I don't mind sweating, but man, it's sure nice to crawl in a cool truck or a cool ride with air conditioning after a long day. So that'll be cool. Headers, it'll get long tube headers again instead of the forward mount. Turbo headers, obviously. So then I will, I'm going to try to build my own exhaust. I've never done that. Monkey's always done that for me. So I'm going to try that myself. I've got the material to do it. I've got a nice Lincoln TIG welder sitting over there, and I know how to melt some metal together. Occasionally I burn some holes, but I'm also good at filling the holes up. So we'll see what happens there. I may get in over my head and have to put this thing on a trailer and take it to Monkey so that he can do the exhaust for me, but I'm going to try to do it myself. Trying to think if there's anything else. Hope you've enjoyed watching the build series on Aiden's truck. That's been fun. It's been fun watching those boys learn. We all learned how to work on an LT truck, or LT vehicle, period. That was the first one we've ever touched. Hopefully this video isn't too far apart from that one, so that makes a little more sense and you guys haven't already forgot the project. But anyways, go ahead and close this video out. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and we'll catch you on the next one.